to Sugar Coated. I'm your host, Adrienne Garland, the CEO and founder of She Leads Media. For far too long, women have been conditioned to sugarcoat their words, their actions, and the way they show up in the world, and to conform to certain cultural norms and ideals. This is inherently designed to keep those who are outside of the norm from gaining power, prestige, wealth, and influence, preventing more women from being recognized and respected as the powerful leaders that we truly are. Join me each week as we dive into raw conversations with remarkable, uncompromising, and inspirational women that will encourage you to strip away your sugarcoating and move boldly in the direction of your magnificent dreams. So, I am back recording after a couple of weeks of not producing and recording my podcast, and that is because I experienced some technical issues. I live in New York, I live in Long Island, and we experienced a hurricane 2 weeks ago now, where we lost power, where our internet service was spotty, to put it mildly, and podcast recording and doing interviews with people was just sort of off the table. So I took a 2-week break, but I am back now. And I'm happy to say that I have a dedicated internet line that I brought into my house. So I never have to worry about that again. And I think it's really interesting, some of the things that we are doing now that, this pandemic continues and that we have to operate from home. I've really changed around the way that I operate and how I do business. And I am actually looking forward to operating from my home and being more comfortable doing so, despite the dog barking, the teenagers walking up and down the stairs and interrupting me. This is my new normal. And this podcast is called Sugar Coated. So I am not going to try to sugarcoat the fact that I have a lot of activity that goes on around me. I experience many, many interruptions throughout the day, and I am just going to ride that wave until perhaps things change. So what I wanted to talk about today is just something really quick, and it's something that I've been reflecting on with my interns that are working for She Leads Media this summer, and they are just incredible women, very creative, have so many ideas that I'm excited about because we're pushing out some new offerings because of my team of interns. So I'm supremely grateful to them. And they just are these wonderful young women that are just so full of life, full of ideas, and full of creativity. And She Leads Media has 100% benefited from that. So I'm excited. So one of the Instagram posts that we have created is all around the "you may not pick my brain" topic. And the reason that I feel like this is so important, not only for me to state to the world that my brain is not open for picking, and also to inspire other women that we do not have to give away everything that we know, all of the knowledge that we've acquired over all of the years, all of our experiences, all of the education, all of the training that we've paid for, all of the bumps, ups and downs, and just the life lessons that we've learned. We are not there for someone else's pleasure to gain knowledge from. And I know that sounds a little bit strange, but there are people out there that they think that it's their right to know, and that we are available to them to just give them what they're looking for. And I reject that, and I reject it loudly. I am not sugarcoating anything about this anymore. I am done with providing valuable information that I have acquired over many, many years people want to learn how to do things, and that's wonderful. I am fully supportive of that. I'm fully supportive of people that are looking to understand the podcasting industry, marketing, but there has to be knowledge on the other side that these bits of information are not just readily available. The people that are asking the questions must realize this on some level, or else they wouldn't be asking the questions. And I think what bothers me the most is that when somebody asks a question and they want a certain bit of knowledge, and then they argue with you about the knowledge that you've just given them. That is something that I find to be very rude. And I don't know what that whole phenomenon is all about. Why ask the question if you are not open to listening to the answer? You might not like what I have to say, but what I will say is that I'm very knowledgeable. I am an expert in marketing. I'm an expert in podcasting. And if you want to learn the right way to do things and the way to get to profit, the way to position yourself, the way to pitch the media, the way to put on a conference that is profitable and that is meaningful, the way to build community. And you reach out to me because you see that I'm an expert in this area. And then when I give you value and tell you about the things that matter and the way that things should be done in order to get to what you're looking to get to, when you start questioning my pricing, when you start questioning my expertise, asking me what I charge other people, I'm going to end the conversation. The conversation is going to be over. And I'm not going to follow up with you because what you have just demonstrated to me is that you do not value me. And I do not wish to get into a relationship, personal or professional, with anybody that does not value what I have to say. So this is where the "you may not pick my brain" comes from. My brain is full of valuable information. I am a kind and generous person. And if you wish to talk to me and you're looking for some specific advice, you're looking for some specific consulting, you are looking to take yourself to the next level or to start a podcast, there is a value exchange that needs to happen. And I say this in a, perhaps you might call it, angry way. And I am angry because I'm angry at myself that for way too long, I just felt like I needed to give this knowledge away and not ask for the value exchange back because I don't think that I valued myself properly. So I say this and I don't sugarcoat it in any way because I want all women out there to know that your knowledge, your unique set of knowledge is valuable. And if people wish to learn from you, they need to demonstrate that with some type of value exchange. So I leave you with that, and I look forward to continuing our conversation about many, many other things, and we won't sugarcoat anything. Take care. This is the She Leads Podcast Network.